I hope you're having a great day. I'm Alisha, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be talking about the amount of money you'll need to move to Canada as a student. So if you're thinking about moving to Canada, which is a great decision by the way, but you're unsure about how much it's going to cost you to study here, this video is for you. While we talk about the money, I'm also going to walk you through the steps that you're going to be taking to move here as a student and how much each process is going to cost you. So, say that you've decided to move to Canada. Most people usually go to consultants to figure out which college they want to go to, which is not a bad idea at all because these consultants usually have tie-ups with colleges, which makes the move really easy. It's just that if you're going through a consultant, they're already getting commission from the college they're recommending you to, at least most of them do. So make sure you're not really paying them a huge hefty fee. When I moved, I literally had to pay a $200 deposit, which I got back. So once you've spoken to your consultant and you've realized that yay, Canada is the best decision for you, which again, I am pretty sure it is, you have to apply for your IELTS. So a few people actually go for IELTS training. I don't know how many people actually need it because they have like a reference guide that they send each time you register. So the IELTS registration is $300. Step number 3, admissions. You need to know which college you want to go to, obviously because you want to study here. If you're still conflicted between a few colleges, I have made 7 things that you need to consider before picking a college. So you can check that out. I'll also leave the link in the description box below. So if you're applying to multiple colleges, it is usually around 250 Canadian dollars for the application fee. And then you have to pay for your first semester fees before you can move here. Education here is expensive for international students. It comes up to an average of $7,000 per semester. So that is what you'll have to pay before you can move here. So once you get accepted, and I hope you get accepted in the college of your choice, it's time to apply for your visa. Yay! The Canadian visa application fee is $150. When you're applying for your visa, you need to provide proof of funds. I had to do it through a guaranteed investment certificate, also called a GIC. So I think when you move to Canada, most of us have to open a GIC account in a Canadian bank and transfer $10,000 to this bank. But this money is yours and you can do whatever you want with it. It's just that the government needs to know that you have enough money to survive at least for 1 year in Canada. And it's really cool actually because they give you $2,000 as soon as you come here, and then every month you get around $650, which you obviously cannot survive in Canada with only $650. But if you're doing a part-time job and you get this money, it's heaven. And then last but not the least, medicals. You have to prove to the government that you are in great health to move to this country, and the medicals usually cost you around $100. This is how much you'd spend on the process, but you cannot forget about your tickets and the amount of money you'd require during your first week in Canada. I'm not sure which country you're from, but like buying air tickets are always expensive, especially during like intakes because it's during January and then May and September. So tickets are usually really expensive. So I don't know, maybe you can just like book it in advance if you have lots of time between getting your visa and your joining date. And then there are lots of things that you need to do during your first week in Canada. The most important thing would probably be housing. So if you already have accommodation and you've sorted it out, you don't really have to carry lots of money. If you haven't, I'd recommend carrying around like $1,000, but then you will have to make sure that you contact your bank that you've deposited the GIC money that I told you about so that you get the $2,000 immediately. So let's round up your total now. IELTS, admissions, visa application, GIC, medicals. And your total is, again, it's an approximate value because different countries, different provinces in Canada itself charge differently for these processes. I think the visa charge won't really change. If you've just begun your process of moving to Canada as an international student, I have a great playlist that you can have a look at. I keep updating it. I have also mentioned links in the description below about the steps that I've spoken about in today's video. You can have a look at that too. I'm going to be making more videos about helping you make your move to Canada easy. So don't forget to hit the bell icon when you hit the subscribe button. Alright, I'll see you in your next video or in Canada. Bye!